It's 8:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. A man has been taken to hospital following an industrial accident in the Hunter Valley. Ambulance, fire and rescue crews were called to the site off Rosedale Close at McDougall's Hill near Singleton at 6:30, where they found the man trapped under metal sheeting. He's since been released and treated at the scene before being taken to hospital. The extent of his injuries are not known at this stage. The number of people allowed in pubs across the Hunter and the state will be slashed as restrictions are tightened to manage the spread of coronavirus in New South Wales. A special meeting of state cabinet ministers last night decided large venues will be limited to 300 patrons and there'll be stricter cleaning rules, while group bookings will be halved from 20 to a maximum of 10. 21 people who've tested positive to COVID-19 have links to the Crossroads Hotel in Sydney's southwest. Federal Health Minister Greg Hunt says he's confident New South Wales Health is doing everything it can to chase down cases.
On balance, I think this is a containable outbreak. None of us will know for another week until we've finished this process of tracing, of testing, of doing all of the things that are necessary.
Damaging winds and surf are lashing the Hunter coast as a low-pressure system intensifies. The Weather Bureau has issued a severe weather warning for wind gusts up to 90 kilometres per hour. Already this morning, 15 millimetres of rain has been recorded at Nobby's and wind gusts of up to 57 kilometres per hour. Dog owners are being warned to be on the lookout for poisonous bait after a Frankfurt was found on a path in Mayfield with what's believed to be poison inside. On Sunday morning, Lozzie Macy was walking along a footpath opposite Stevenson Park in Mayfield West when she spotted the meat with what appeared to be bright blue rat poison inside. She said luckily she was able to stop her dog from eating the meat. However, others may not be so lucky in the future.
It was obvious rat poison stuck into a Frankfurt on the footpath, so it's not like someone would accidentally drop it there. Apparently that is a breach of the Poisons Act because it's a dangerous substance put out in touch with the public. I think they should certainly be charged to make them aware of how dangerous it is. It could have been a magpie, it could have been a kid on a scooter grabbed a sausage.
The Deputy Director of Public Prosecutions is trying to have the jail term handed to convicted Adamstown child rapist Brett Hill increased. Hugh Baker has told the Court of Criminal Appeal the maximum 23.5-year sentence is simply too light, considering the serious nature of the crime. Hill subjected an 11-year-old girl to a 5-hour ordeal in 2018 and was captured following a public appeal for information. Hill's barrister is arguing against increasing his sentence and is considering an appeal. Maitland City Council will consider the potential of a mobile CCTV trial to prevent crime in suburbs such as Woodbury and Rutherford at tonight's council meeting. Councillor Mitchell Griffin has put forward a notice of motion suggesting council look into a trial of movable trailers and night vision cameras conducted by Ryde Council in 2017. But former Maitland business owner John Lee says council should invest in established technology instead of trying to reinvent the wheel.
Just how effective is it going to be? And as I said, is it going to be monitored live? Are they going to review the footage afterwards? Is it going to be stored? How is it going to be stored? As I said, there's a lot of questions to go into it rather than just putting a camera up.
2NURFM Sport.
The Jets are set to be tested by rival teams and their own coach as training resumes in preparation for the A-League return next Tuesday. Coach Carl Robinson has been watching the team while in quarantine and overseas with family during the season break and is ready to test their fitness. Robinson says there was no doubt in his mind that he would return after replacing former coach Ernie Merrick in February.
Didn't cross my mind one bit. I'm a very loyal person. When I said in February when I come here, I made a commitment to come. My life is football. I took a year out of football after Vancouver, and then I took the challenge of coming to Newcastle and coming to Australia, and I wasn't going to leave it. You know, I was excited with the 7-8 weeks I had. I made a commitment, and, you know, I'm back here.
Maitland's local Wallaby star Nick White says he's eager for an All Blacks test if the Bledisloe Cup is allowed to run, and Newcastle trainers David Atkins and Amelia Denby scored a winning double, while Hunter jockey Andrew Gibbons edged closer to a maiden New South Wales premiership at Tamworth yesterday. And the winning numbers in Monday Lotto are 11, 22, 9, 20, 4 and 3, and the supplementaries are 44 and 17. 2NURFM News Time, 25 to 9.